Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my EVE Online Let's Play. Now, last time we picked up this mission over here. This is the one in my journal, and it involves fighting a particular faction, and that particular faction was Mord's Legion. And if we look at my notepad, damage type dealt for that particular faction was mainly kinetic with some thermal. And we needed to be dealing against them mainly thermal and kinetic. So let's have a look at my inventory. What have we got here? We've got some phased plasma. If I show info on that phased plasma, you'll see here it's mainly thermal with some kinetic. Perfect for what we want. There's a range bonus of minus 50%, but that's not really going to bother us too much, because I think we're just going to get in close for this particular one. It's a level 1 mission, should be quite easy. Now, on our ship we also fitted the kinetic deflection field, and since then we have 12 notifications of various different skills being trained. We whip over here to our history. You can see that we've got Mimitar Destroyer up to level 3, which is brilliant. Industry up to level 4 for later stuff. Hull upgrades have now been put in up to level 3, tactical shield manipulation up to level 3, capacitor management up to level 3, which means at the moment we're cap stable on this vessel, but we'll see about that, and capacitor systems operation as well. So yeah, lots of skills going through. Let's get actually into the skills section and open the training queue, and you can see here at the minute Industry is going up to level 5. I kind of need that up to level 5, and it's going to take another 2 days. And after that's done, we're going to be getting that Mimitar frigate up to level 5 as well. It's going to be quite useful for some of the things that we're going to be doing. Right, so yes, so this mission. Let's get back to the mission, back to what's going on. There we go. Now, so we've got this part here, the kinetic deflection field. At the moment, we are at 40% on the kinetic resistances. If I put this module offline, it doesn't actually, I don't think it does anything, because this module gives us a bonus when it's flying, when it's activated. It's not passive, so it gives us 7%, which means we're going to have 27% on the thermal. Now if we just bring that back online, and we can now bring on the kinetic deflection field online, because we was waiting for the skill. There we go. Now I think, is that a passive bonus? I'm not sure. But we're still cap stable, which is fantastic. So let's close that off, undock, and we'll head right out of there. Just waiting for that undock to go. I think, are we in the right system? I'm not entirely sure. Right, so both of these are not passive, they're active, okay, but we're cap stable with everything running. I have already got the phased plasma fitted in, that's good. Let's see, we're not in the right system to be able to do
I cannot set a waypoint to the same location twice.
Let's have a look here. There we are, we've got to jump through this Stargate over down there, so let's send our vessel over there. So, yes, at the minute the resistance we get from, the shield resistance we get from the damage control is 7%. We get 50% bonuses to our hull resistance. So if we do dip into that hull, we get more resistance, but really if we're in hull, we're doing the wrong thing. And then 50% on the kinetic damage, which means I think we'll be at about 40% in total. So let's bring that up now. You can see this is how we're going at the moment in flight. And we're just going to nip through this Stargate first before I activate this. And I've just noticed that not all of this ammo is loaded. I don't think in all the guns. Let's see what's going on. Let's get through to the other side first. There we go. Right, okay. So, let's reload all this ammo. Fusion. Cannot do that while closed. Well, that's fine anyway. Let's head over and walk to this location. While warp drive activates, we move, become decloaked, and no, I don't want to target with that. I want to load it up. There we go. We're loading up the ammo. Now, if I bring this kinetic deflection field online, our resistance goes from 40% to 70%, which is brilliant. And then if we bring on the damage control system, that pops up to 73%. Now maybe I should have popped a thermal one on here instead of kinetic, but we'll see how that goes. Let's use this acceleration gate, and hopefully that 73% damage resistance is going to do us some good. Hopefully we don't get too much thermal in there, because our thermal is only 26. That's not great, really. Right, let's just quickly look here at the details. We've got incoming. There's the incoming all the way over there. Let's go orbit. So you'll probably get swarmed by them all at once. Just keep a lookout for any stray ships. We don't want them escaping back to their home base. Okay. So we've got to acquire those goods. So there we are. We're locked. We locked? Not? No. We're locking now. Let's remove that asteroid from the overview. Brilliant. Okay, he's locked on. We're going to web him up. Put the afterburner on. And when we get close, we're going to start firing. And in theory, we should still be cap stable. There it is. Right at the top there, capacitor stable. So we're now shooting the guns because we're in range. Oh yeah, we're doing lots of damage to him. Oh, excuse me, my phone there. It's just a little message coming through from somebody. I'll get rid of that. Quiet, you. Quiet. Yes, that's right. Okay, so back to the action. Let's get rid of that window. We've got loads of incomings. Let's head over that way. We should be able to handle these pretty good. So yep, heading over there now. Let's lock up the first two. That's another one as well I wanted to do, is the targeting one. Let's web you up. No, we're a little bit too far away from you, my friend. We are taking 3s and 6s in terms of damage. Let's just zoom in a little bit on our ship and see what's going on here. They look like lasers. They look like lasers. They're shooting like lasers. They're all blue and wonderful. I have no idea what that's all about. So let's lock up these next two targets, or next two victims. You can see the damage controls. I think that's the deflection field, but I'm not sure which. But we'll get that guy. Yeah, this is going quite well. We've prepared quite well for this mission. Quite happy with it, but we still have to find these 10 Marines. I'm presuming it's going to be dropped by one of these guys. We've got more incoming, so I'm going to start opening the cargoes of these guys. Nothing found. One item filtered out. My filters. Why is it filtered out? I have no idea why that was filtered out. Oh, it's just one guy now. Yeah, let's blow him up. Oh, that was weird. Why was that filtered out? Let's go back. I didn't think I had any filters set. This button here, I think, creates new filters. I don't know what this button here does. Oh, there it is. Oh, we've got some rockets. Okay. So we're just going to pick up these and head back to the station and finish off the mission. Yeah, that first ship there was the one that brought in the reinforcements. Doesn't matter anyway, we just blew them all up. We've still got the afterburner on, we've still got everything on. We didn't have the shield. The shield booster. We dropped the shield booster to try and get that kinetic deflection field in. Not 100% sure how important that was in this particular fight, but oh well, never mind. So I'm just looking for those Marines now, searching these wrecks. I do like it when the ship goes all shiny like that. That is quite cool. But we've got some scraps. That small armor repairer was in my cargo hold. I have no idea why I was carrying that. Let's just pick... Oh no, there's another acceleration gate. So I don't think it's going to be here. The objective. let's just open them up anyway. You never know what's going on. That last one, I'm not going to do. We're going to just go straight through the acceleration gate.
Warp
No
drive
messing.
active.
See what we can get on the other side. Let's bring up the mission info again. I like to have the details there just to make sure that I know what's going on. Right, so we've got 5 dudes over here. Let's start approaching them. Let's get our afterburner on. Now, let's see. We just need to get those Marines. Yeah. Too far away for me to target at the moment. If you strike fast and hard, you'll probably avoid getting swarmed by them all at once. Just keep a lookout for any stray ships. We don't want any escaping. So these two are now close enough for me to get a hold of. So that one there is 15k. Let's head towards him. We're getting shots fired in now. Let's web this guy. Okay, so we've got 2 minutes before the personal transport ship arrives. I'm not sure what that's all about. Let's head to this guy over here, web him, and lock our guns on him. We'll just glance at him. Shields are doing okay at the moment. I'm on this next guy now. He's quite close, so he should explode quite soon. Seeing as we've only got a few left, let's start picking up the rubbish. Let's start looting. Actually no, because this guy's miles away and he... Oh no, we need to go back to these guys. Too far away for my guns to be effective. There we are, guns are now effective. He's really recharging his shields quite quickly. But now he's dead, so I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. Oh, and he's dead too. Let's open up these cargoes. So we got some scraps. We got some more scraps. Let's try. Hang on a minute. Why? Oh, did I bounce off that container? Oh, more incomings. Oh, the transport's arrived. Where? There it is. The personnel transport in the middle. Let's just pick up some of these items until they get a little closer. They're not even in targeting range yet. Only just popping into targeting range, so I'm not too bothered about that. Should be able to get a load of these items first. Let's get the next one targeted up. We're getting shot at. I don't really foresee too much of a problem with these guys. Just want to open up the cargo on these. We're starting to take hits. They're starting to get close. Right, we're going to go in now. Changing direction. We're after this rookie ship. Nearly in range to web him. Shields currently at 83%. Target's webbed. And let's take him out. I'm guessing the transport is going to be not as well armed, so I'm ignoring the transport for now. We're just going to work our way through these rookies. There's one. There's the next one. Orbit, shoot. It's quite a distance away, this guy is 60k away. There's actually people that are closer to us, but never mind. We were already on our way to get that one. And he's gone. And so this guy... Did I target you? Now I've targeted you. Now, the transport is still 13 kilometers away. So all the others here broke away. 71% now currently on our shields, which is not too bad. We can deal with that. These ships, let's just take a look at him. looking pretty cool. You can see the webbing effect going on him there. He's going to explode in a second. There we go. And the last one over here. Let's target him and get him up there. Let's, whilst we're around this area, let's pick up some of the loot. Oh, hang on. Oh, the transport's in range now. Okay. So I've just locked up the transport. I will shoot the transport soon. Not just yet, though. There we go. Right, let's blow up that transport. I'm presuming I'm supposed to blow it up. I hope I'm meant to blow it up. If I'm not meant to blow it up, that's a problem. I'm actually going away from it here, so I want to turn this thing around and just kind of get closer to it. Because I need to be under 4 kilometers, really, to get in the best range. So, there we are. We're in that range now. Look at it. It's a nice little ship. I say it is a nice little ship. It was a nice little ship. This is about to explode. So, time to just pick up some stuff. There we go. Pick that up there. We're too far away from that one. Oh, there is the Marines. Brilliant. Can we get that one? Ooh, nice little item. Some missiles. I'd like to play around with some missiles later on. We've got this one that's close by. Bit of rubbish. One behind us. Quite a few behind us, actually. Shields are just regenerating quite nicely. I wonder if it would have been better to put thermal on rather than kinetic in terms of this deflection field. There we go. It's just some ammunition. Brilliant. And you know what that'll do? It's time for me to head back. Warp to set destination to my agent base, and I will see you when we get to the other side and
Warp
back
drive
home
active.
again. And here we are, back in station, where our level 1 security guy is. We got some loot from that one, that's quite good. A few bits of charges here and some missiles. We'll put them in our item hanger. Along with the metal scraps and these items we also found here. Let's put them in there. Brilliant. And what else have we got in here? They're the old fusion rounds. Let's take them out. We'll leave the phase plasma in just for now. And we'll stack everything in our item hanger for now. There we go. We're all stacked in. And let's complete this mission. Bam. Sorted. We get 161 loyalty points and 129,000. We didn't get the bonus because I had to wait too long to go and fetch other bits and bobs. But we'll get another mission sometime soon. In fact, thinking about it, let's do a mission right now. Let's request the next one. So a level 1 security mission, and this time we are fighting the Blood Raiders. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Following blah blah blah, destroy them. That's it. We want us to do it at this location. Let's add that as a waypoint on the route. Or can we not set a destination? Oh, okay, never mind. We get some money, we get some bonus. There's a bit of information about the Blood Raiders. Let's accept that. There we go. And set that destination. There we go. Why didn't that work? Oh, it's because it's in this system. That's why. Let's have a look at the notepad here and check out what type of damage is dealt by the Blood Raiders. EM and thermal. Right. Now let's check out our fitting of this ship. At the minute we're rubbish against EM and we're fairly rubbish against thermal. So let's get this kinetic deflection field unfitted. There we go. And let's have a look on the market. Market. That's the map. We don't want the map. Go away, map. Go away. Right, thank you. Market. There it is. Regional market. Now, we're not looking at ammo, so let's just close that off. What we're looking at is ship equipment. And we want EM shield hardeners. Now, here we go. We've got the EM field ward, which probably is pretty much the only thing that we can use at the minute. All the other faction stuff requires too many skills. So let's view the details of that. Oh my word, looks like we're going to have to go quite a way to get one of these. Let's see here. Oh wow, they're not very popular at all. What about adaptive shield hardeners? Adaptive invulnerability field, maybe? What does that do? Let's read that up. Let's have a look at the information on that one. Let's have a look at the description and attributes. That was so 25% resistance by the looks of it. That might help us more than just not having it at all. Although looking at this fitting, it's not great. It's not a good story, to be honest. Our armor is great against it, so maybe we could actually armor tank this. With an armor repairer, I'm not sure. Adaptive invulnerability, maybe. Let's have a look at what the market is on that one. There's some in system. Let's give it a try. Why not? Let's buy this item. It's in system, but it's not in station, so we'll have one of them, unless we already have one, which we might have. And let's have a look at the notepad. So what kind of damage do we want to deal against the Blood Raiders? It says electromagnetic and thermal. Let's have a look then at what we have in our inventory and in our ship. So our ship, we have at the minute the phase plasma, and now the phase plasma is a thermal kinetic, so that's not really any good. So let's get rid of that out of there. Head over to the atom hangar. Let's check out the fusion. The fusion, no, that's an explosive one. We don't want that. And the only other one we've got there is nuclear. And if we show info on that one, that's also explosive as well. So that's not really that great. So off to the market again. Let's have a look. So we want ammunition and charges. Projectile ammo, standard ammo, small. And I reckon it's going to be the EMP, which might be the best one in this one. So if we show information on that one, you can see it's 9 EMP and a little bit of the others, but no thermal though. So let's just flick through these. Not carbonized lead, bad idea. Deleted uranium, EMP. I think, is EMP the only one which is going to give us some EMP damage? We get 3 EMP damage from the proton, but it's no thermal. Yeah, I think EMP. We're going to have to go with some of that. So let's bring up the information on that one. How far away do we... there is some quite nearby by the looks of it. If I just invert that. So yes, we're going to have to go and pick some of this stuff up. So what I need to do now is personal assets and do a search. There we go, and you should be able to see that there's the adaptive invulnerability field. Do we have any? I don't think we have any EMP ammo as it is. No, we don't. Right, so we're getting ready for this next mission. Let's go out there and undock to get it. So we're going to pick up that adaptive invulnerability field, and then we're going to go and find some EMP ammo. There we are, out in there. Right, so now let's get that people and places up. No, not people. What we could do. But what I actually want to do is get the personal assets and just right-click and align. And well, I didn't need to align, but I misclicked. There we go. We're going to dock.
Warp drive.
So our ship is spinning around in space, doing dockingness. And once it's doing that, I'm going to decide on which one of these to buy. Ideally, I want the cheapest price at the closest distance, which is going to be this one here. So if we buy some of this, if we buy 5,000, that's not going to cost us too much. We've got plenty of money to be getting on with. There we go. And what I will do is I will pick up this adaptive invulnerability field. I will pick up the ammo that I've just bought, and I will see you when I get back into the system. So I will be right back.
Permission.
So, just putting in the EMP ammo. There we go, all loaded up. And we'll head back now to our mission site. So, undock, and I'll see you there. Right, so we're just about to get back to system. You may have noticed that my afterburner is disabled. That's because when I fitted the invulnerability field, the ship was no longer cap stable. Now, it doesn't have to be cap stable for me to be happy, but as a general rule, it's nice to have a cap stable ship. So what we're going to do, we're just going to click in a random direction, get the ship to start moving off. There we go, decloak, starts moving. I'm going to try and, let's see, put online. There we go, so that's now online. You can see the capacitor will deplete in 16 minutes. To be fair though, if I'm taking more than a few minutes to do a mission, then really it's a bad thing. So, let's warp to the encounter.
Warp drive active.
And let's see how these adaptive invulnerability field and the damage control system modify all these different things we've got here. So shields are currently 0 resistance, 20 resistance on thermal, 40 and 50. 20, 40, 50, 0, 20, 40, 50. Right, remember that. Let's activate those modules. There's the adaptive invulnerability, 25, 40, 56 and 63. Not bad. And if I turn on the damage control system, that peaks up again, and we get 31, 45, 59 and 66, which is actually better than, I think, than just when I had the explosive control on, or was it the kinetic control one on? So these two working in tandem together are brilliant, and as long as I don't turn on that afterburner, I'll be alright, I'll be cap stable. But here we go, we've got some hostiles coming in, and all we have to do is kill them. So the ammo's loaded up, you saw me do that. Let's just head over towards them because we are out of range at the moment. The command is to orbit, but I'm hoping to blow them up pretty damn quickly. So here we go, 21, 22, there we are, right, just in range of that one now. So we're going to select him as an orbitable target. We're watching down on how much damage we're going to be taking in the bottom corner here. We're getting shot at. We're in range of the web, so there's the web going in on that guy there. We are still trying to speed tank, but we'll see how that goes. This guy's missing us at the moment. There we are. He just did a bit of damage to us. We're within 4,000, so we're going to kill him. Orbit this guy here, web him up, and shoot. These guys are exploding quite nicely. This EMP ammo is just the job. Not even 60, 60. I'm just going to try and read out the damage as these guys come along. In fact, I'm probably not even going to fly towards these guys now. I'm just going to start opening up all these cargo as we target the remaining ones. So let's blow him up. Without webbing, is he going to do it in one shot? Not quite, not quite. There we go. 81 though, and 99. That's fantastic. Let's just nab those items there and head over to the next one. And let's target this guy as he comes flying towards me. I'm going to web him up and shoot, and then that last guy that's absolutely bleeding miles away. 54 and 6 did the job there. We've got a stasis web from the loot, quite nice too. There's a bit of loot over here, so I'm going to... This guy's miles away, he's never going to hurt me. But let's turn on that afterburner. We've got 16 minutes of afterburner before we get to worry about our cap. So we're going to head over and pick that up first. Loot that thing there. What's that noise? Getting done in, I think. Yep, he's shooting at us now. Oh, it's just scraps. Boring. That guy's heading towards us at quite some speed, so we're going to start heading towards him. We're going to web him and just wait until he's in about 4,000 and then blow him up. Let's see, he's missed us completely, loads, still missing us completely. Hits us for 4, hits us for 4. These are just glancing shots. Oh, no, he hits us for 7. Let's fire up our guns. Kablamo! 153. Wow. And, oh, some loot. Right, let's turn the afterburner off. Ooh, a reinforced armour thing, jobby. It's always nice to actually get something that isn't scraps. There we go. And back to base. No need to have the afterburners and damage control units on anymore. We're not in combat, so let's turn all them off. Are we going to bounce off this structure or walk through it? It's a very nice structure, actually. Look at that. There it goes, off in the depths of space. Now, like I said before, at the minute, I'm not... what do you call it? Salvaging. I'm not salvaging these wrecks. They're not really going to be worth a lot of money. And money is something we're not worried about at the moment. If I look at my wallet, I've still got, wow, 21 million in there. I think all of my ore has sold. Let's have a look at my orders. I've still got, what's that?
Docking permission requested.
Something that was quite expensive. A ship. It's one of the ships. I've still got that to sell. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good.
Accepted.
And we're more worried about the... Oh, look, the station's got camo. Well, that's cool. Camo is cool. Let's open up the mission and complete it. We get the loyalty points. We get the tiny little bit of money. But to be honest, it's the reputation that we want the security stand in. Because we want to move on to level 2 missions as soon as possible. Well, there we have it. That's all from me for now. We've managed to knock that one on the head as well. Let's just dump all this stuff in our item hanger and just survey what we have. Let's look at this. Yep. Quite a lots of bits and bobs in there. About 3.5 million's worth of stuff. I'm sure we'll sell a lot of that later on. We'll keep this kinetic deflection explosive jobbies. They could be useful for refitting the ship out for later missions. But that's all from me for now. If you've enjoyed the episode, remember to give it a like. If you want to keep up to date on all the different things that I do on YouTube, remember to subscribe. And if you want to find out any more about me and my series, head over to my Facebook. Links are in the description. And remember, if you want to try out Eve for yourself, there is that link for that 21-day trial in the description that you can use. And of course, if you want to join the co-op, just look for us and submit your application. But that's all from me for now. Between now and next time, I'll probably try and get some of these missions done. Maybe even we'll get a storyline soon. But thank you very much for watching, and until I see you next time, goodbye.